Alrighty. So, for today, we, well, on Tuesday and Wednesday, we did the fact sheet, filled in the blanks, and then we did the compare and contrast, and we did that with Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. We are going to do the same, the same exact thing, but this time we're going to be comparing and contrasting Hinduism and Buddhism. Okay? So let's head on over to Google Classroom. Dallin, please stop. Okay, head over to Google Classroom. And there is a new assignment that is called Hinduism and Buddhism Fact Sheet. So,
if we have enough time, like, say I finished it right now, could I do slides more?
We're probably going to do both slides today. No, we're probably going to finish this whole assignment today.
Can I leave it and then as soon as we can do it all?
It's pitch black.
Okay, so let's get that opened up, zoomed in so that we have it all ready for us. And we're going to get going on the fill in the blank in about a minute. So get that opened up, please, so that you guys can be following along. Okay, it's looking good. Most of you guys are getting that opened.
Like, that's the right one to do it on my screen?
Yeah, you're good. Okay. Let's go ahead and get going on this. We're going to probably finish it today. There's less boxes to fill out today. So we are going to start up at the top. This is just like the one we did last week, where earlier this week, where slides 1 and 2 are the same as slides 3 and 4. We just have to fill in the blanks on slides 3 and 4. So let's start at the top with our paragraph. It says, Hinduism and Buddhism are two of the blank religions in the world. What goes there? Okay, I know you guys know how to read. What goes in that spot?
Oh, oldest.
Oldest, thank you.
I'm going on it by myself.
Okay, so Hinduism and Buddhism are two of the oldest religions in the world. So that's our first blank. Okay, we're going to go like semi-quick through it because I don't want to make this go into tomorrow. I think we can get through this pretty quickly. The copy and pasting here is not too difficult. So,
We can copy.
I don't know if you can copy and paste,
I don't think we can.
but the typing doesn't take you too long. The next sentence says that Hinduism originated in the Indus River Valley as early as 700 BCE, while Buddhism dates back to the 400s BCE. Both religions are similar in their beliefs with regards to blank. What goes in that blank?
Reincarnation.
Good. Reincarnation. Okay. Our second blank is reincarnation. Okay. And reincarnation means that souls are reborn again.
Let me get to this part right here. Make it next spot.
Where?
Here.
Oh, is there a blank right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can probably copy and paste one.
No, but you can't click on the box. Not a box.
We can make our own text box if we need to, yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay. And then it says they also adhere to the idea that blank or quiet focus time is important.
Meditation.
Good. Meditation. So they very much like to meditate. Which means, okay, we'll fix it. Or we'll put it in. All right. Meditation is very much sitting silently and thinking about things and how to make the world a better place and stuff like that. Focusing on yourself. Okay. And then Dallin has pointed out that we are missing a text box, so we will make one. So it says, however, they differ in beliefs about gods. Buddhists do blank worship as a god. Do not. So we need to create a text box. Up in the top, next to the pointer tool is the little T for text box. You can just create a little one right there and type the word not. Make it smaller, make it fit. Put it in the right spot. Might take a little bit of adjusting. Okay, got mine. So on that line where it doesn't have a text box, just put the word not. So create your own text box. So Buddhists do not worship God as the creator, but they do stress self-examination and improvement. So they really rely and worship improving yourself. Okay? All right. The next part. Hindus are blank, which means that they believe that everything encompasses blank. So let's start with that first one. Hindus are pantheistic. Good.
I mean, they worship Pan.
No. Pantheistic means that they worship more than one god. So they believe in multiple gods. So Hindus are pantheistic, which means that they believe that everything encompasses blank. What goes in that next blank?
Supreme. No, God.
Yeah, God.
I don't know.
So God goes in that next blank. Okay, everything encompasses God, and God is virtually present everywhere. So God is always there and watching you.
Oh, scary.
Mm-hmm. Okay. However, Hindus worship 3 different blank beings. What goes in? Supreme beings. Supreme meaning greater. 3 different. I mean, the supreme tacos from Taco Bell are definitely better than the regular tacos, so I guess it does mean supreme in that way too. Yes. All that's different about the supreme tacos at Taco Bell is that they come with like sour cream and lettuce and tomatoes.
I like the Dorito kind of taco.
They're good. Yeah.
Oh, I like walking.
No.
I like the nacho fries there.
Hmm.
We never like the nacho fries there, but nothing.
Yeah, the nacho fries don't taste like nachos, but they're really good. Yeah. Okay, anyway, next part. Today, there are over blank billion Hindus. 3 billion? That's a lot. 3 billion Hindus worldwide, mostly in India, and there are how many million Buddhists?
360.
360?
Yeah.
360 million Buddhists, mostly in China. So, I'm going to give you guys about 1 minute-ish to just make sure you have all of those text boxes filled out. I'm going to check some attendance while you guys get that top paragraph completed, please.
Not on a scooter yet, you know. I'm working on a scooter and I got my what if you did one and you didn't do it? On the trampoline. You gotta go to the head. Oh, I'm gonna do one in the bathroom. You know you're not doing that. No.
Always. No, always.
Okay. Let's keep it going. So we got multiple boxes to fill out here. And I really do think we can finish this today. So we're just going to kind of get all the way through it. So our first box that we're going to fill out is beliefs about God. So pantheism, the universe is God and God is the universe. That's what they believe. Supreme being is worshipped in blank Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, blank. So what's that first blank there?
Oh, first one is one.
Worshipped in 3 forms. Good. 3 forms. So there are 3 forms of beings that they worship. Number 1 is Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the what?
The Shiva.
But what is the destroyer? The destroyer. So one of the beings creates everything. One of the beings preserves everything and makes sure that everything is going okay. And one of the beings destroys everything. So the creator, the preserver, and the destroyer. They believe in those 3 things as the higher powers. Yep.
What, did you just say crazy? Yeah. I said it at the same time. I said they crazy. That's what I said.
All right, so that was Hinduism about their belief in God. Let's go to Buddhism. There's a big long paragraph there, but only one text box to fill out. So it says Buddhism doesn't fit neatly into either category of religion or philosophy. When people asked blank what he was teaching, who was teaching? Buddha. Buddha. So when people asked Buddha what he was teaching, he said that he teaches the way things are. He said that nobody should believe his teachings about faith, but instead they should examine themselves to see if they are true or not. So it's very much about yourself and what you believe in and all of that stuff. Making yourself a better person.
I mean, I don't believe in Buddha, but I think it's good to get better people.
That's fine. You may not believe in Buddhism, but you can still definitely think like, I want to be a better person, and you can become better people without being Buddhist. That's true. Okay, about 30 seconds on this one, and then we'll go to the origination one, where it started. The word origination means beginning. Where does it start? Where is the origin of the religion?
The Vedas.
So, for Hinduism, where does it start?
Oh, wrong thing. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. It's the Indus River.
The Indus River Valley?
Yeah, Indus River.
Indus River Valley.
Can I pass that part?
There's a writing.
That's fine. So it started in the Indus River Valley, which is in India, and it started around 1500 BCE, which is also called the Vedic Age, and it's based on Indus and Aryan cultures. All right. And then for Buddhism, it started in northern India, which is present-day Nepal. In what year? What years should go right here? 400 BCE is about the time it started. Good. All right. Cool, cool. Looks like you guys are keeping up pretty well.
What?
Awesome. Let's go ahead and look at the next one, the texts. The texts are the things that they read. So, yeah, in Christianity, you read the Bible. It's where all the beliefs are written down. So, in Hinduism, it's called the what? Vedas? Is it Vedas? Yeah. So their books are called the Vedas. These are 4 books of knowledge written in blank. It's a language, if that helps.
Sanskrit?
Sanskrit, yep.
Oh, yeah, it's one of the things on there to the right on. It's like a font, like a writing font.
Oh, yeah?
You know what is the thing? You can type it.
I thought you were talking about grinding sand.
No, Sanskrit is a language, so it's written in Sanskrit.
Wait, go to the thing. I'll take that.
Yeah, I know it's a font that you can do on the computer
Can I
too.
do it?
I don't care.
I can find it.
It might write it in a different language though. It's believed to be the work of a blank, a higher being.
It's not on there. Is it?
Close, it's deity. Deity. Deity is kind of like a god, so some sort of higher power. So the Vedas are believed to be the writings of some higher power. Okay. So those are the early writings, the Vedas, and then they have some later writings as well, where they wrote things later, past the time of the origination. So it says the Brahmins, oh boy, okay, I'm not gonna say these right. Aranikas and the Upanishads. Sounds right-ish. It's probably not right, but I tried.
What's it called?
I don't know. And then it says the blank. These were written between 700 and 500 BCE, and they contain the final part of the Vedas, which is the dialogues of spiritual masters. What goes in that blank? Oh, we got to say it again. The Upanishads. Upin. Oh, in the way. Upan. Upanishads. I don't know how to say it, so do your best on that word. All right, so those are the texts of the Hindus, where everything is written down about what they believe. You get over there, Charlie? Okay. All right, let's look at Buddhism then. So for the texts of Buddhism, what are they called? The blank.
The Tripitaka.
Yeah, the Tripitaka. Tripitaka.
Oh, shoot, I didn't do it.
The Tripitaka. Also called the Pali Canon, I guess. All right. And these were handed down blank and then written down in the 3rd century. So orally, O-R-A-L-Y. That means that they were spoken out loud first and then finally written down in the 3rd century. So they were passed down by just telling stories originally. Probably because people didn't have the ability to write yet, so they just spoke the history of the religion first, and then eventually were able to write it all down. Okay? That was me.
Oh,
Sorry.
give me that.
I just made a noise with my mouth. Yeah. Yeah. It does smell like spray paint.
Speaking of spray paint, I'm going to be doing patio with you.
Okay. Let's look at the 4 noble truths. Yes, Jada. Yeah. The 4 noble truths. Number 1 is what? What goes in that blank? All life is suffering. That's fun, isn't it?
Mhm.
All life is suffering. That sounds very sad, that all life is suffering, huh?
But it's true.
Is it?
I don't know.
Do you suffer all the time?
Mhm.
Did you say yes?
No.
Okay, I was like, oh, do we need to talk? Alright. Number 2 is the desire, not the desire. Desire is the cause of pain. Number 3 says that to end the pain, you need to overcome your desires. And number 4, to overcome desire, have virtue and blank for all living things. Virtue and not care, but you're kind of on the track. Virtue and what? Compassion. Compassion just means that you care for other things. So you were on the right track, Charlie, just the wrong word.
I know. I just guessed.
So, all life is suffering. Desire causes pain. Pain can be overcome by overcoming your desires. And then to overcome those desires, you have to have virtue and compassion for all living things.
John, you know,
Virtual reality.
the person who created this, all I did is put text box over where it was.
That's not surprising. Oh well.
Like on meditation at the very, very bottom, you pull it away.
Kind of maybe one.
Mm. And then what is that last one? Contains the blank path that will end desires and lead to a path of enlightenment. Eightfold path. Good.
Is grateful path anyway.
Eightfold path is a list of 8 things that you should do to get to enlightenment. I don't remember what they all are.
10 Commandments?
Similar to the 10 Commandments, yes, but in
No.
Buddhist religion versus Christianity, yes. Alright. I'll give you about 30 seconds on that. I think most of you guys are staying pretty caught up though.
I'm ahead of you.
That's fine. If you're ahead of me, that's good too. As long as you are completing it, we good.
All my books about religion and karma. Now I'm not done it.
That's a reincarnation, not religion. Alright, let's look at the next one. The types of followers. In Hinduism, what are the followers called? No, that's Hindus, yeah. Hindus. Hindus. Okay. And then in Buddhism, what are they called? Buddhists. Buddhists. Buddhists.
Oh, the second slide. Actually, was that it? I was gonna say it didn't have that much, but it has quite a bit.
We'll keep it going. It's only 12:55. We still have 35 minutes left of class.
Yeah, I know.
So much time. Okay, about 30 seconds here, and then we will. I think we're on the last box, right, of this page. Yep.
Try something else. Until you go across, I'm gonna go down.
I'm gonna go through the line.
All right. So our last box on this page, these ones are about their beliefs in reincarnation and karma. This is something that's very different from the 3 religions we talked about the last couple of days. Do Christians, Muslims, or Jews believe in reincarnation?
Muslim?
Do they?
No, it's not that. It's the karma.
Well, do they believe in those things?
What?
Do Christians, Jews, or Muslims believe in reincarnation or karma?
No.
No.
That's not Christian.
Well, we learned about them for 2 days, and no, they do not. We would have put that in our slides, right?
I don't know if that is something about
I can tell.
it. Put this down and then forget about it.
Okay. Well, they do not believe in them, but Hinduism and Buddhism. Let me say that again. Hindus and Buddhists do believe in reincarnation and karma. So this is their beliefs in it. So our first blank here, believe blank people create their own destiny. Oh, so they believe in karma. They believe in karma, that people create their own destiny through every action, word, or thought. Karma is the concept of what goes around comes around. So the way that you treat people is the way that you're going to be treated by other people. Okay. Our next one, they believe in samsara, known in the West as blank. What goes in that box? Reincarnation.
I believe.
So reincarnation is that after death, the souls of humans and animals will be reborn depending on the karma of their past life. This cycle can be broken when all karma has been purified through conduct, blank, and other blank. Two blanks there. What are those last two? Meditation goes right here. Yep. Meditation. And our last one there. Yeah.
So far it's easier to go down.
Dharma is religious duties. So, Dharma.
Religion.
So like karma except dharma?
Yes.
Is the opposite of karma?
It's not the opposite of karma. It just means that you're fulfilling your duties for your religion. Okay. So there is Hinduism and their beliefs in reincarnation and things and such. Okay, let's look at Buddhism. Believe in blank. What does that one say? Believe in karma. So they do believe in karma as well, which is the result of your own past blank. Your own past what? What goes in this blank here? The result of your own past blank. Actions. Okay, it's the things that you have done in your past, and then your present, the things that you're doing in the present. These are responsible for your own happiness and sorrow. Sorrow being sadness. And then finally, they believe in reincarnation. So they believe that people are reincarnated. What goes in the blank there? In parentheses. Reborn on Earth. So they believe that people are reincarnated or reborn on Earth several times until they have reached inner peace or enlightenment, which is also called nirvana.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Wait. I copy and pasted a picture and it's backwards.
I don't know why that would be.
I copy and pasted it like.
As long as it's close enough, we'll be all right. Okay, we're going to stay on this slide for about 1 more minute. If you did not stay caught up, then you're going to have to finish the rest on your own. And we're going to do slide number 4. Because we have about a half hour, we can get it done. You could be typing like you're supposed to. It could be Maudie, but I don't know how that works. It's possible.
It's possible.
Possible for what?
Everything.
What Maudie put in the chat.
Everything is possible.
Alrighty, let's look at slide number 4 and keep working on this. Slide number 4, we've got a couple of things to do. We're going to start with the place of worship, which means where they go to church, basically. So, mandir, which is also called what?
My thing is glitchy, like glitchy. Like really bad.
I'm sorry, what is a mandir also called? Temple. Is the holy place of gathering and worship for Hindus. Each temple is dedicated to a particular blank and contains a blank. Yeah, a deity. Yep. So each temple is dedicated to a particular deity, and then it contains a what? A shrine to that deity. Okay. So Hindus will go to temple, and each temple is dedicated to a particular god or a particular deity, and it will contain a shrine to that god or deity as well. What?
Do we turn this in?
No, because you're gonna need it tomorrow. Yeah, everybody. And then for Buddhism, their place of worship, it says Buddhist worship at home or at blank. At a temple as well. So Buddhists will also worship at the temple or at home. Worshippers may sit on the floor barefoot, facing an image of Buddha, and chanting. It is very important that their feet face away from the image of Buddha. They listen to the monks chanting from religious texts and take part in prayers. So that is Buddhism and their place of worship. Essentially, that can be done anywhere as long as their feet are facing away from Buddha. Buddha is like a statue of Buddha. They don't mean like the actual person, like a statue of him. He's the founder of the religion. He's not a god. They don't believe in a god. He's just the person that founded the religion. Okay. Give you about 30 more seconds and then we'll look at the next one. Okay, we'll figure it out after, not right now. Did you finish what you needed to finish? Okay, we'll fix it later. Okay. All right. Let's look at our next box. The connections with other religions and other belief systems. It says, number 1, or part 1, whatever. Hindus believe in samsara, which is what? Good. Reincarnation. So samsara is reincarnation. Okay. And then the next one, they celebrate what? Like Christianity, Islam, Judaism, and Buddhism. I heard someone say it. They celebrate holy days as well.
Holy days.
So things like Christmas and Easter and stuff like that for Christianity, similar instances are celebrated in Hinduism as well, but they're not. Hanukkah is Jewish. Yeah. Okay. Our next little tab there says, like the Hajj of Islam, religious blank play an important role in Hinduism. What is that word? Anybody? Yeah, you're close. Pilgrimages. Pilgrimages. Spell it correctly because I spelled it wrong. A pilgrimage means that you're going to go from one place to another place. So a religious pilgrimage means that they basically travel from their home to a specific religious area in India, because it's believed that when you do that, you're fulfilling a part of your religion. So it's part of your religion to go do that.
It's still really glitchy.
We'll figure it out in a little bit.
I had to get a mouse. My touch bar doesn't work.
Okay, let's look at Buddhism. Buddhists also believe in reincarnation. Many comparisons have been made between Buddha and blank. What goes in that blank? Jesus.
Arenas.
Is there a way to print it out for me?
Yeah, I can later. Both men were believed to have miraculous births. They both began their spiritual teachings at the age of 30, and they both had a great blank for the blank and oppressed. Compassion for the what? You're close.
Yeah.
Compassion for who?
Each other?
No.
More.
Poor, the poor people. So they have compassion for the poor and oppressed. And then oppressed means someone who is given less rights than other people. So,
Instead of depressed?
no, it has nothing to do with depressed. Oppressed means that you are being looked down upon by people, basically. Typically, people that are oppressed are people that are not white.
White.
Right?
White. Yeah.
Oh. Just Jones, I'm gonna turn it in, but like when I finish it, but it's gonna have a lot of words on it.
Don't turn it in just yet because you might need it tomorrow. Okay? Give you about 30 more seconds and then we will look at the next box down. We're getting close to being done here and then we'll get it all turned in.
Let's do red and blue.
Purple.
I know.
Okay, let's go ahead and look at our next box down.
I thought it was nice pink.
No, that's red and white. The adherents. Remember, adherents are the people that follow the religion. So in Hinduism, there are 1 billion people that follow Hinduism worldwide. What percent of the world's population is that?
15.
It's 15% of the world's population. That's quite a lot of people. So 15% of the world's population are Hindu. How many live where? What are those?
95.
95 live where?
India.
So 95% of those Hindus live in India.
That doesn't add up.
Okay, well, India is a decently big country, not as big as like the United States, and
It's gonna be full of
it's not adding up to 100. It's not supposed to add up to 100. 95% of that 15% live in India.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's 15% of the world's population that are Hindu. Out of the people that are Hindu, 95% of them live in India.
That one makes sense.
Yeah. There's a lot of people in India though. Like, I think it might be one of the most populated countries in the world. A lot of people live there. Yeah.
What about China?
China's probably way up there too. But India it's not a huge country, but a lot of people are packed into India.
Which one is the most? China.
I'm pretty sure China has the most people. I'm pretty sure China has the biggest population, yeah. And then the final little tab there says one of the 4 major religions according to population. So they have one of the biggest followings. And then for Buddhism, we have 360 million people follow Buddhism. And it is what percent of the world's population? 6%. Are you good then?
No.
So many that there's no responsive stuff on it, so it's making me
Okay. And then our next part says blank percent live where? 50%. Oh, I accidentally, hold up. Got rid of my text box. There we go. So 50% of Buddhist people live where?
China.
In China. And then 13% of Buddhists live in Thailand, and then 9% of Buddhists live in China. That's what I meant, Japan, I'm sorry. I read the wrong word.
I think they're the same thing.
China is not the same thing as Japan. They're different countries. I mean, they're both Asian origins, but Chinese people have different beliefs and values than Japanese people do.
And like, they look kind of the same, and they have the same kind of buildings and stuff.
I mean, they're in the same area of the world, yeah. Can you stop, please? Then also take your hat off. Thank you. Okay, let's see. We've got one more section left because we are not going to put the symbols there. We'll just talk about them. But we have one last set of boxes left. We're almost done. Yay, let's focus. We will fix it after, I promise. And if we can't fix it, I will print it for you. Okay? The next one, the major branches. So there are different branches of these religions. Number one for Hinduism is the Vaishnavas. They worship blank, the preserver. Who do they worship? No. We're in Hinduism. Starts with the V. Vishnu. Vishnu, who is the preserver. Okay. The Shivas worship who, which is the destroyer. Shiva. 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 The third one. Because if you're destroying things, you're purifying the world. That's probably what they believe. Destroy the bad things in the world and it purifies the world. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, destroy everything? Like,
I don't think that it means destroy everything, but if you destroy the bad things in the world, you'll have a more pure world. But I don't think they go around destroying things. I think they just believe in whoever this goddess is. I don't know a lot about Hinduism, so I can't talk more about it. Sorry. We'd have to look it up. Number 3, the Shaktas worship who? Well, I don't know how to spell it. Devi? D-E-V-I? D-E-V-I. Good. Those are the female deities, the female gods. And then the last one, the Smartas worship how many deities? 5. Well, this one's a small text box. But they worship 5 deities, which are Vishnu, Shiva, Devi, Ganesh, and Surya. Yes, that. Okay, so there is Hinduism, and we have one last one left.
alright, got it, and I finished it.
Good. Almost done.
So I can close it now?
Sure. Once we finish this, though, do not turn it in. You're going to need this information for tomorrow's assignment.
Why don't that just turn it in and we just can't just like.
Because you can't see it after you turn it in, can you?
Oh, you can.
Oh, well, just turn it in tomorrow. It's fine. Buddhism. Number 1 is blank Buddhism. The doctrine of the elders is popular in southern Asia, Burma, Thailand, Laos, Sri Lanka, and Cambodia. What type of Buddhism is that? Well, that's a nice word. Theravada. Theravada. Okay. Gotta spell it correctly. Theravada. Theravada. That is a type of Buddhism. It's popular in a lot of places.
Ether.
Yoshe. Number 2, blank Buddhism is greater vehicle is most commonly found in Northern Asia, Tibet, Nepal, China, Korea, and Japan. What is that one? Yeah, Mahayana, M-A-H-A. Gotta spell it correctly. M-A-H-A-Y-A-M-A. Was that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's an N. Mahayana. There we go. Mahayana Buddhism. And then we have one last text box. This blank Buddhism is found in Japan. Which one is that? Zen Buddhism. You can spell that one pretty easy. Z-E-N. Zen Buddhism. And then if you would like to, you can go and find a picture of the symbols to post or to paste in there. But the symbols are right up at the top as well. So that's okay. Like I said, though, don't turn it in just yet because you're going to need to use this information tomorrow on your comparing and contrasting the two religions. So you want to just be able to have access to it still. Those of you that are online, once you are done and completed with all of the filling in the blanks, you are good to go. Tomorrow is not a half day. Keep that in mind. We only had school Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week, so that means we have no half day tomorrow, which means we have a full day. Our schedule is still the same. 8 o'clock is ELA, 10 o'clock is math, 12:30 is social studies. It doesn't change tomorrow. So we have a full day of school tomorrow, and we will see you guys then.
And we got
For those of you that are online. We do have art tomorrow too, yes.